Mike, stand by for push traffic in the lane.
Thank you. Brake Swiss 48 X-ray, surface wind check 150 degrees, 29 knots. 7, runway 16, clear to land.
Is that 16 with 48 X?
Flight level 150 to have 75 X-ray.
Hold short link 4.
Drive 1 Foxtrot, hold short link 4, Shamrock, 4 negative. Have 75 X-ray.
D3 Charlie Bravo, fly heading 090.
Heading 090 degrees, Jersey 3 Charlie Bravo.
Starboard 3 to X-ray, turn left heading 240.
Turn left heading 240, stop at 3 to X-ray.
9 Hotel Yankee, estimated approach time 1347.
1347, thanks, Ryder, that's it.
Flight level 140.
Set flight level 140 to have 75 X-ray.
Line from me 16 on wait.
Flight level 116 on wait, Ryder 9 for Mike. Tracy Joe, just confirm and stand 312, just simply waiting on Marshall at the moment.
Mach 32 Juliet, firm stand 312.
Okay, we'll call you when we're fully close.
Sorry, left hotel 1 if you can make it.
Yeah, we take also one, this,
Left heading 040, Jersey 3 Charlie Bravo.
Approach lower right now, right, Echo Bravo to 75,000 feet down, heading 300.
Starboard 3 to X-ray, turn left heading 190, cleared ILS approach runway 16.
Left heading 190 and clear for ILS approach 16, over 3 to X-ray.
Runner 8 Echo Bravo, low, continuous clear.
Roger. Question star approach type was flight to Lima, QNH 1010, Shamrock 23 X-ray morning.
Grand G'day, Shamrock 10, Mike, it's going to be much longer for a push.
Mach 10 Mike, you can only go to hotel, I'm afraid, and there is traffic pushing there at the Emirates, so I'll have to wait till he's clear. It'll be about 10 minutes.
That's understood, thanks.
Now, Echo Bravo, turn right in 310.
Right, 310 right now, Echo Bravo. For 3 to X-ray, establish ILS 1.
Starboard 3 to X-ray, continue number 3, there is traffic to depart.
Continue, stop at 3 to X-ray. Victor, bye.
128055.
18055, Sean, 1 Victor, bye.
Ryder 9 Hotel Yankee, descend flight level 160.
Flight 160, nice thing.
Jersey 3 Charlie Bravo, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Altitude 4,000 feet, Jersey 3 Charlie Bravo.
49 Juliet, you can contact the tower 118, or correction, contact ground on 118.755.
118.755, I'm about 49 Juliet, fine.
Tower, good day, Ryanair 19 Whiskey by ILS 16.
Sorry, who come there?
It's Ryanair 19 Whiskey by.
On 1 line, we still continue approach line number 1 now, traffic to depart.
The approach number 1, Ryanair 19 Whiskey by.
Miles.
10 180 to 7 miles, stop at 3 to X-ray.
5 Yankee South.
Ryder 12 Bravo Golf is into the end. At the end, vacate Echo 1, then Fox 1.
At the end, vacate Echo 1 on Fox 1, Ryder 12 Bravo Golf.
Ryder 12 Bravo Golf, and vacate the contact ground frequency 121.8 today.
80. 121.8, Ryder 12 Bravo Golf. Goodbye.
Information is Yankee, confirm level 240 now.
7 Bravo 240 now, rapid to uniform runway 16, Yankee, copy, time to 350.
Correction, fraction 539 Papa, thank you, identified. Hold at all tags, descend flight level 150.
Ground, hello, Ryder 12 Bravo Golf. vacated at Echo 1, Foxtrot.
Ryanair 12 Bravo Golf, thank you. Taxi on the Foxtrot taxiways, hold short link 4.
Taxi along the Foxes and hold short link 4, 12 Bravo Golf.
Dublin, good day, Shamrock 59 Mike, descending flight level 240 to level 10 miles before that tree. A320 with information, Yankee.
Shamrock 59 Mike, Dublin, good day. Continue battery 2 uniform arrival, runway 16. It is Yankee, confirmed passing level.
Continue battery for the battery 2 uniform arrival, we're passing level 254.
Shamrock 59 Mike, identified, hold at all tags, and descend flight level 200.
Hold at all tags, descend flight level 220, Shamrock 59 Mike.
Cleared level 200.
200, Shamrock 59 Mike, thanks.
Shamrock 59 Mike, reduce the speed to 240 knots, please.
Reducing 240 knots, Shamrock 59 Mike.
Good air, and it's a Victor uniform, mission level 10, back to 250 knots.
Ryanair 2 Victor uniform, Dublin, good day. Continue Baglow 1 kilo, runway 16. Information is Yankee, hold at Kerab.
Information Yankee, Bagzo 1 kilo 416 and hold at Kerab, Ryanair 2 Victor uniform.
Ryanair 2 Victor uniform, Roger, identified, and descend flight level 170.
Descend level 170, Ryanair 2 Victor uniform.
Ryanair 9 Hotel Yankee, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight 130, Ryanair 9 Hotel Yankee.
Ryanair 9 Hotel Yankee, contact Dublin 132.580, goodbye.
3258, Ryanair 9 Hotel Yankee, good luck. Sort of 2, sort of 3, I'm at 162.
Shamrock Victor Juliet, you can tow forward, actually just hold position, I'll have something for you shortly.
Victor Juliet.
Speed is 290.
Ryanair 9 uniform Mike, climb flight level 230, hello.
Climbing 230, I'm 9 uniform Mike.
And I'll have, just start the push out, just hold short of Tug Release Point Hotel initially. There will be traffic on Apron Taxiway 4.
Understood. Clear the pushback from 401 Alpha to hold short of the hotel, Shamrock 10 Mike.
3 to X-ray.
X-ray, thank you. You can taxi onto Bravo 1, hold short link 1.
Bravo 1, hold short link 1, Shamrock 23 X-ray.
Right, Echo Bravo, turn left heading 190, cleared ILS approach runway 16.
Left heading 190, clear for the ILS approach, runway 16, and ILS Echo. Information, Yankee 320.
7661 Dublin, good day to you, identified, continue Baglow 1 kilo, arrival, runway 16, it is Yankee, reduce the holding speed, hold at Kerab.
1011, push back and start up approved for the release point, Oscar, KLM 2 for Echo. Descend altitude 3,000 feet, 5 Foxtrot Victor.
Up 119, surface wind 150 degrees at 17 knots, max is 29, min of 8, runway 16, clear takeoff.
1500 feet, please, or more, there is traffic behind.
1500 or more, no problem, Ryanair 2 Victor uniform.
Dublin, Ryanair 925, US low, descend flight level 240, battery 2 kilo at level, beginning 20 on doing.
Ryanair 925 Juliet, Dublin, good day to you, and continue battery 2 uniform arrival, runway 16, the information is Yankee, confirmed passing level.
Battery 2 uniform passing 25, Ryanair 925 US.
Ryanair 925 Juliet, identified, hold at all tags, battery 2 uniform arrival, and reduce to 230 knots.
Using 230, hold at all tags, Ryanair 925 US. 7 low, Ryanair 45, Yankee Delta, climb flight level 120, dependent.
Ryanair 45 Yankee Delta, Dublin, good day, climb flight level 140.
Climb level 140, Ryanair 45, Yankee Delta.
Can contact the ground on 118.755.
118.755,
Now 19 Whiskey Lima, contact the ground on 118.755.
118.755, Ryanair 1.
Shamrock 11 Juliet, your push and start is approved, Tug Release Point Kilo.
Push approved to Kilo, Shamrock 11 Juliet.
539 Papa, descend flight level 130.
Level 130, taxi now.
Jersey 3 Charlie Bravo, contact Tower 118.6, good evening.
Tower 18.6, Jersey 3 Charlie Bravo.
0.755, goodbye.
20755, taxi now, goodbye.
Number 59 Mike, 23230 knots, descend flight level 170.
23230 knots, and descend flight level 170, Shamrock 5 Dynamite.
Correction 539 Papa Dublin, good day to you. Continue the battery 2 uniform arrival to hold at old tag, reduce speed to 230 knots.
Move back 230 knots, battery 2 uniform, hold old tag, fraction 539 Papa.
Dublin, hello, easy 82 Papa Charlie, descending flight level 250. Easy 82 Papa Charlie, Dublin, good day. Continue Dublin and Nevery and confirm passing level. Dublin, then Nevery, currently passing flight level 253. Easy 82 Papa Charlie. Easy 82 Papa Charlie, identified, descend flight level 170. Descend flight level 170, easy 82 Papa Charlie. 2 Victor uniform, descend flight level 130.
Descend level 130, same way, sign out to Victor uniform.
Confirm, thank you.
No problem.
Shamrock 661, descend flight level 170.
Descend flight level 170, Shamrock 661. 998 Mike, Fortune 230.
9 uniform Mike, contact Scott, it's 128.055, goodbye.
28055, thanks, all the best, 998 uniform Mike.
8 runway 16, clear takeoff.
580, goodbye.
122.580, net to Victor uniform. Thank you, good luck.
661, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160, Shamrock 661.
Shamrock 59 Mike, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, Shamrock 15, flight Dynamite.
Time Air 9025, Juliet, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160, Time Air 9025, Juliet.
Jersey 3 Charlie Bravo, surface wind 140 degrees at 15 knots, max of 28, min of 8, runway 16, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 16, Jersey 3 Charlie Bravo.
Restrictions, climb flight level 160.
Okay, direct west, no free speed and climb flight level 160, Shamrock 119.
Fire 55 Victor, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, fire 540 Victor.
Flight level 140, easy 82 Papa Charlie.
The woman Juliet.
Bravo. Flyer 55 Victor, turn left heading 190, clear down, let's approach runway 16.
Left heading 190, clear ILS runway 16, 554, Victor.
Ryanair 8 Echo Bravo, contact Tower 118.6, good day.
180, square, Ryanair, take a Bravo. Ryanair, take a Bravo, ILS runway 16.
Ryanair 8 Echo Bravo, hello to you, continue approach, you are number 2, short number 1, flat to the park, the wind check is 140 degrees at 17 knots, the max of 31 and a min of 8.
8 take a Bravo.
LM24 Echo, thank you for the taxi. Contact the ground on 118.755.
118.755.
Victor runway 160 right now, 812.
Shamrock 59 Mike, at the moment expect a 10-minute delay at old tag, descend to flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120 and roger, 10 minutes, Shamrock 5 Dynamite.
Over 83 Delta uniform, looking at about 35 track miles to touchdown.
That's copy, thanks.
Over 83 Delta uniform, when ready, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descend 5,000 feet when ready, QNH 1011. Over 83 Delta uniform.
Flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Shamrock 661.
Mr. Ottner.
Sweet back 210 knots, fraction 539 Papa. Foxtrot Victor. Okay, bye-bye.
Continue tow now on Zulu for stand 411 Lima.
Speed at 19 knots, max is 31, min of 8, runway 16, clear takeoff.
Here's a pickup, runway 160 right now, 812.
advise your routing to Shannon Control on 119.075. Bye-bye.
119.075, Shamrock 119, hi, bye-bye.
Look.
See on Foxtrot 3, hold short link 3.
And then minute 8.
Roger.
Yes, it will be standard 203 Romeo. Actually, do you have enough room to get in front of the KLM? The KLM is holding position. That's great, Jersey 3 Charlie Bravo. Appreciate that. KLM holds position and taxi stand 203 Romeo.
Alright, 5 Fox Victor, fully established, ILS runway 16.
Starboard A3 Delta uniform, turn right heading 130, establish the localizer.
Right head 130 to establish localizer, over at 83 Delta Uniform.
Bar 5 Fox Victor, thank you. Contact Tower 118.6, good day.
Tower 186, bye-bye. 5 Fox Victor.
Goodbye.
120, 755, diameter 925, US.
260, any?
Bar 55 Hotel Alpha, low line runway 16.
Runway 6.9, outside hotel.
55 Fox Victor, low to continue approach. You are number 1, traffic to depart. The wind check is 150 degrees at 18 knots. Max at 31 and a minute. 10 minutes delay.
1 Vic, to uniform and hold at full stack. Installation diameter 925, US.
Timer 925 Juliet, reduced to minimum clean speed, descend to flight level 120.
Reducing minimum clean speed, descend flight level 120, diameter 925, US.
Fraction 539er Papa, descend to flight level 70.
Descend level 70, fraction 5 knots up.
Shamrock 59er Mike, descend to flight level 100.
Send to flight level 100, Shamrock 5 dynamite.
Timer 925 Juliet, descend to flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, diameter 925, US.
Ground low right now, right, take a Bravo, continue Echo 1.
There is Echo Bravo, taxi Foxtrot taxi, wave hold short link 4.
Foxtrot, the tour, short link 4 right now, right, take a Bravo.
55 Hotel Alpha, the surface wind check 150 degrees 16 knots, max at 3, 1 minute 8, runway 16, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 16, Ryanair 55 Hotel Alpha.
Sierra Golf, when the company traffic behind has taxi clear, your person starts approved, have release point Golf. The QNH is 1011.
Clear the company 330 behind, repair port to start, tug release port Golf, QNH 1011, Shamrock 6 Golf, thank you.
3,000 feet.
Altitude 3,000 feet, running 467 Bravo.
Bar A3 Delta uniform, descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 16.
Descend 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 16, over at 83 Delta Uniform.
Air France A3 Papa Yankee speed 160 knots, maintain to 4.
60 south 24, Air France 83 Papa Yankee.
And Starboard A3 Delta uniform reduced further to 160 knots, maintain to 4.
160 to 4, over at 83 Delta Uniform.
4, via link 2.
Roger, Shamrock 10 Mike, following the 757 and hold short of link 4 via link 2.
There, 8 Echo Bravo, contact the ground, 118.755.
118.755 Bravo right now, ready to go now. Heading level 900, direct route.
Heading at 75 X-ray approach, good afternoon. Continue in the right turn to Aruda, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1011.
And continue direct route, descend 3,000 feet, QNH 1011 at the 75 X-ray.
Air France A3 Papa Yankee, contact tower 118.6, good day.
96, Air France 3 Papa Yankee, good day.
And control the 75 X-ray, any speed for us?
Heading at 75 X-ray 210 knots.
210, 75.
Sure, 916 F1 3 Papa Yankee.
Flight level 80, Shamrock 5 Dynamite. Shamrock 605, Papa Dublin, good day. Continue Rimbu, Bagdo 1 Kilo, arrival runway 16. It is Zulu, reduce the holding speed, hold at Kara.
Continue to Rimbu, Bagdo 1 Kilo, landing runway 16, reduce to 250 knots. Shamrock 605, Papa.
Shamrock 605, Papa, confirm passing level.
Passing flight level 215, Shamrock 605, Papa, and we're reducing now to holding speed.
605 Papa identified, thank you, and descend flight level 130, estimated approach time 1406.
And flight level 130 and 1406 for the approach, Shamrock 605, Papa.
Scottish Control, good afternoon, Ryanair 816, climbing flight level 230 on a heading of 230.
Ryanair 816, Dublin, good day, continue on the heading.
Continue on heading, Ryanair 816.
I'd say it'd be at least half an hour to 40 minutes for runway 10.
10 Mike, okay, that's giving us good decision time anyway, so we'll stay in the queue for runway 16.
Shamrock 11 Juliet, contact ground 121 decimal, or correction 118.755.
18755, 121 Juliet.
Shamrock 10 Mike, contact ground 118.755.
10 Mike, 118.755.
Expecting on the delay on the approach for Dublin.
Okay, currently at the moment looking at about 18.
Thank you so much, Ryanair 816.
No problem, Ryanair 816, clear direct and rotate.
Clear direct route over Ryanair 816.
I appreciate that, thanks.
Yeah, no problem, we were getting a route earlier on.
Yeah, no problem, thanks. Air 9 Hotel Yankee, descend flight level 70.
Set level 70 right now, that's Yankee.
Ryanair 467 Bravo, turn left heading 240.
Left head 240, Ryanair 467 Bravo.
Etihad 75 X-ray, continue present heading vectors, ILS approach, runway 16.
Yeah, present heading at Etihad 75 X-ray, vectors runway 16.
Etihad 75 X-ray, about 30 track miles to run.
75 X-ray. What's that answer? Ryanair 816, contact Scottish 123.775. Goodbye.
123, decimal 775, Ryanair 816, bye-bye.
Shamrock 605, Papa, increase the rate of descent.
Wilco, Shamrock 605, Papa.
Delta Team, hello, continue approach, just for number 1, there will be traffic to depart, the wind check is 160 degrees at 20 knots.
Streaming 86 Delta Uniform.
256, copy, thank you very much, planting on Papa.
76 Shamrock 77 Charlie. Sir, Golf, ready for taxi.
5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Send out this 5,000 feet, QNH 1011, right now, 9 Yankee.
Etihad 75 X-ray, turn right 10 degrees, vector for spacing.
Right 10 degrees at Etihad 75 X-ray. 3 hold short, link 4, the Mach 60 Golf. 4580, goodbye.
132.580, Shamrock 605, Papa, thank you.
Mass 8G, Papa Yankee, contact ground frequency now, 121 decimal today.
180 F1 3 Papa Yankee there.
Not.
Hotel 1.
Air France A3, Papa Yankee, taxi, link 4, then right onto April 4, stand 205 Romeo.
75 Romeo, Air France A3 Papa Yankee.
Air France A3, Papa Yankee, that's link 4 for stand 205 Romeo.
Link 4 for stand 205 Romeo, Air France A3 Papa Yankee.
Ryanair 9, Hotel Yankee, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Send altitude 4,000 feet, 9 Hotel Yankee. Papa, all track, flight level 70, holding.
Dublin Roger. Clear to land.
Clear to land 16 over 83 Delta Uniform.
6 Zulu. Number 43 Romeo Dublin, good day to you. Identified. Continue battery 2 uniform arrival, runway 16. It is Zulu, hold at old tag.
Battery to uniform 16, to hold old tag, Shamrock 43 Romeo.
Number 43 Romeo, reduce speed 240 knots, descend flight level 200.
Descend flight level 200. With speed of 240, we might miss the constraints at Lemgo. Is that okay, Shamrock 43 Romeo?
Okay, comply with the restrictions first and then reduce speed. Thanks.
Hotel Shamrock 43 Romeo.
Good afternoon, Shamrock 159, passing flight level 229, descending flight level 180, 250 knots. Yankee A320 for back Rimbu.
Shamrock 159 Dublin, good day. Continue Rimbu, Bagzo 1 kilo, runway 16, information Zulu, reduce the holding speed, hold at Kerab.
Rimbu, Bagzo 1 kilo, Zulu, holding speed, hold at Kerab, Shamrock 15.
Liner 55 Hotel Alpha, report to speed Scottish 128.055, goodbye.
128.055 with the speed, goodbye now, Liner 55 Hotel Alpha.
Liner 53 Victor, Quebec, time flight level 230.
Niku, come on, flight level 230, Liner 53 Victor, Quebec.
Shamrock 159, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, 159.
Shamrock 43 Romeo, could you confirm our speed level, please?
Shamrock 43 Romeo, you got it, 200.
Level 200, Shamrock 43 Romeo.
Hello, Ryanair to Victor Uniform, descend level 80, Aruda, Zulu on board 73800.
Ryanair 2 Victor Uniform approach, good evening, continue Aruda, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Aruda to 5,000 feet, QNH 1011, Ryanair to Victor Uniform.
Fox Inner stand 133 Lima.
Hotel 1, link 4, Fox Inner stand 133 on the left, over. It's 3 Dublin, okay.
Shamrock 204, surface wind 160 degrees at 15 knots, max of 26, min of 9, runway 16, clear takeoff.
Runway 16, clear takeoff, Shamrock 204.
Okay, now top up, full track holding, flight level 70.
2 Victor Uniform, turn right 10 degrees, vector for spacing.
Right 10 degrees, Ryanair to Victor Uniform, we're heading to 79.
Air 9 Hotel Yankee, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Ryanair 19, Hotel Yankee.
Liner 467 Bravo, surface wind is 160 degrees at 15 knots, max of 26 and a min of 9, runway 16, clear to land.
Clear land 16, Liner 467 Bravo.
Flight level 160.
Time, level 160, Shamrock 77 Charlie.
55, Ryanair 53, Victor, Quebec, after.
Shamrock 43 Romeo, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, 43 Romeo.
Dublin, morning, Shamrock 1, Papa Echo, we are 330, we have the information. X-ray, we're heading towards the lap of old tag,
Shamrock 1 Papa Echo Dublin, good day to you, and continue Olapo for uniform arrival to hold that old tag and our confirmed passing level.
Okay, continue on the lap of for uniform tag hold, we are passing level 60 now, so flight level 170, Shamrock 1 Papa Echo.
Shamrock 1 Papa Echo identified. The information is Zulu, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, we get to
Dublin, hello, Ryanair 2, Sierra Lima, Boston, flight level 269, seconds 240, 240, inbound, Boston.
Liner 2 Sierra Lima, Dublin, good day. Continue battery 2 uniform arrival, runway 16. The information is Zulu. You are identified, hold at old tag.
Battery 2 uniform island, runway 16, Zulu is active and hold at old tag. Ryanair 2 Sierra Lima.
Liner 2 Sierra Lima, descend flight level 160.
160, Ryanair 2 Sierra Lima.
Number 43 Romeo, start reducing the speed now.
Okay, 43 Romeo.
6 at the house, so far, good day. 5 Yankee Mike, flight level 140, direct 9 at. Silverly 5 Yankee Mike, Dublin, good day, identified. Continuous clearance. Number 159er, contact Dublin, 132.580, goodbye.
132, 580, good day, Shamrock 59.
Shamrock 1 Papa Echo, contact Dublin, 120.755, goodbye.
2075. Papa Echo. Good morning, Shamrock 1 Papa Echo, we have information still.
Shamrock 1 Papa Echo Dublin, good day to you, and you are identified. Continue your lap before uniform to hold at Old Tag, descend to flight level 100.
Roger, stand with the arrival to hold at Old Tag, descend flight level 100, and any AT please.
Stand by 1.
170. Hold the carriage, descent level 170, and you know the delay expected? Start off. Looking about 15 minutes. Good. Good afternoon, Ryder 8, November Yankee, descent level 180, Jack Lambda, speed 250. Ryder 8, November Yankee, Dublin, good day, and confirm your passing level. Passing flight level 260, Ryder 8, November Yankee. Ryder 8, November Yankee identified, reduce now to holding speed, continue to Rimbu, bags are 1 kilo, runway 16, information is Zulu, hold at Kerab. Okay, reducing speed, direct to Rimbu now, hold at Kerab, runway 16, runway 8, November Yankee, just follow the bags of 1 kilo to hold. Okay, follow the bags of 1 kilo hold, runway 8. Stop 85 Yankee Mike, clear direct Tismo.
Clear direct Tismo, stop at 85 Yankee Mike, thank you.
Very good day, Shamrock 204, wish you passing flight level 103 for flight level 120, 290 knots, back out.
Shamrock 204, Dublin, good day, climb flight level 210.
Flight level 210, Shamrock 204.
Dublin 365 Alpha, can we come back to the speed, maybe 220 knots?
29 Papa.
And fraction 539 Papa, contact approach now 121.1, bye bye.
21.1, fraction 539 Papa, goodbye.
Yeah, will do.
Main Street.
Pitch on the walkway. Can I get bank clearance across Papa 1 for the minimum walkway?
Papa approach, good evening, I'll have a turn for you very shortly.
Okay, maintain and hold, fraction 539 Papa.
Shamrock 661, turn right head 310.
Right heading 310, Shamrock 661.
Reduce the holding speed. Speed, with the Lima. Shamrock 43 Romeo, reduce the holding speed. Holding speed, Shamrock 43 Romeo.
Zero clear, ILS 16, Ryanair, clear uniform.
Ryanair 9 Hotel Yankee at 6 miles, reduced to 165 knots, contact tower 118.6, good day.
At 6, 0 to 165, 118.6, Ryanair 9 Hotel Yankee.
Shamrock 661, recleared, altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Shamrock 661.
That's 7.5, reducing to 165 at 6.
Ryanair 9 Hotel City Post, just going number 1, traffic to depart, wind check 160 degrees at 19 knots.
Roger, continue.
Be another half lap.
Papa, 539 Papa. 3
On the red stop ahead.
Shamrock 661, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, Shamrock 661.
Etihad 75 X-ray, continue to the end. At the end of the runway, vacate left onto Echo 1, then Foxtrot.
So the end, Echo 1 and then Alpha.
Shamrock 661, turn left heading 260.
Left 260, Shamrock 661.
0, maintaining the rate, runner 365 Alpha. Runner 365 Alpha, contact Dublin, 132.580, goodbye. 132.58, runner 365 Alpha. Good day, runner 67 Whiskey, climber 1303, that's 290. Runner 67 Whiskey, Dublin, good day, climb flight level 230. Flight level 230, runner 67. Shamrock 204, report to speed Scottish, 128.1055, goodbye.
Scottish with the speed 128.055, Shamrock 204, good day.
From taxi left 4, stand 313.
And Fox 1, link 2, 814, rest stand 313, they had 75.
Delta Vector. Do you need to push the aircraft back to hotel before towing back on to 400 Charlie?
Yes, ma'am. Just push the tail out as far as 401 Charlie, and then just tow straight on the stand. That's all. Only going to go as far as the walk.
150 Charlie.
Only on stand 400 Charlie. I'll take it. Cheers.
Alright, let's clear land right at 9 o'clock Yankee.
Number 43 Romeo, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, 43 Romeo. Ryanair 2 Sierra Lima, descend flight level 130.
Number 130,
Number 43 Romeo, contact Dublin on 120.755, goodbye. 20755, 24 Romeo, bye. Ryanair 8 November Yankee, descend flight level 170.
Descend flight level 170, Ryanair 8 November Yankee.
59er Mike to approach 121.1.
Mike taxi. Sunny Boy, Mike to Victor, can I confirm your QNH please?
QNH 1011.
1011, thank you.
Surely.
Roger.
Good afternoon, Shamrock 1 Papa Echo, we're passing 140 for level 100 towards Ultec for the whole.
Clock.
Ryanair 2 Victor Uniform 180 knots to 6. Contact Tower 118.6. Good evening.
180 to 6 and 1186, Ryanair to Victor Uniform.
Shamrock 1 Papa Echo descending through 135 for level 100, approaching Ultec to take up the hold.
75 extra A firm, stand 313 Charlie.
Copy, thanks.
155, Shamrock 1 Papa Echo.
Talk to you shortly.
Traffic to depart the wind check 150 degrees at 14 knots.
Okay.
0. Descend flight level 150, Ryanair 8 November Yankee.
Ryanair 67 receive report to speed, Scottish 128.055, goodbye.
28055, Ryanair 67 with minus.
1. You might turn right heading 230 degrees.
Right heading 230 degrees, how about 85 Yankee Mike? Ryanair 9 Hotel Yankee, all about.
Good day too, bye.
You won't lose your place in the queue, I'll have you out after Ryanair taxi then.
Ryanair 925 Juliet approach. Good evening. I'll have a turn for you very shortly. Shamrock 59 Mike, exit the hold, turn right, head in 130, establish the localizer.
Exit the hold, right heading 130 degrees to establish on the localizer 16, Shamrock 155.
Hold short link 4.
Okay, Fox 1 link 2, left air apron 4 and hold short link 4, Ryanair 9 Hotel Yankee.
Shamrock 60 Golf, contact ground on 121.880.
121.880 for the Shamrock 60 Golf, bye-bye.
Ryanair 2 Victor uniform, the surface wind 160 degrees at 18 knots, max of 26, a minute 7, runway 16, clear to land.
16 clear to land, Ryanair to Victor Uniform.
Taking flight level 130 to Rubar, speak to check.
Reception crosshair, got the Ryanair 2 Sierra Lima Cadet to continue on the arrival hold at Ultag.
Continuing the arrival hold at Ultag, Ryanair 2 Sierra Lima.
1 Papa Echo, we're past flight level 120, we're taking up the whole left hand turn.
From home, Papa Echo, Dublin Roger, thank you. Report level at flight level 100, please.
We'll have a flight level 100, Shamrock 1 Papa Echo.
Full mass and touchdown.
160 knots to 4 miles, flexion 59 proper. Hello, Shamrock 6, 61 for establish 776, 9 miles.
Shamrock 6, this one's low, continue approach, still number 2, and there's traffic to depart, the wind check 160 degrees at 18 knots, max of 26 and a minute 7.
Continue, Shamrock 6, 1.
Number 59 Mike, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
descend altitude 4,000 feet, Shamrock 5 down a Mike.
Shamrock 49 Juliet, hello, line up runway 16 wait.
Hello, it's just the line up wait 16, Shamrock.
Short link 4, Shamrock 5 to Victor.
Shamrock 5 to Victor, that's right on to apron 4 to hold short of link 4.
Sorry, apron 4 to hold short link 4, Shamrock 5 to Victor.
Rider 9 Hotel Yankee, contact ground 121.880.
121.880, 9 Hotel Yankee, right.
Papa Echo, flight level 100.
Dublin, Roger, thank you. Shamrock 43 Romeo, descent, flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, Shamrock 40 Romeo.
KLFM.
Dublin, good day. Continue battery 2 uniform arrival, runway 16. The information is Zulu, confirm the passing level. We're out of flight level 244. We have Zulu, battery 2 uniform for runway 16. Dublin, low, Silver, 265 Bravo, flight level 160, direct to Rama to Zulu. Silver 265 Bravo, Dublin, good day. Continue to Bagville 1 kilo, runway 16. The information is Zulu. Bagville 1 kilo, 16 on Zulu, Silver 265 Bravo.
Radar scan 30 Hotel, climb flight level 173, on the road 7.
Canada 30 Hotel, Dublin, good day. Climb flight level 230.
Confident climb, flight level 230, Canada 30 Hotel.
Dublin, good day, Shamrock 40 X-ray, descending flight level 180, speed 250, and back to room boot.
Shamrock 40 X-ray, Dublin, good day. Continue Rimbu Bagville 1 kilo, runway 16. The information is Zulu. Hold at Kerav, reduce the holding speed.
Rimbu, Bagville for the, Bagville 1 kilo, and we're holding at Kerav, reducing the speed as well, Shamrock 40 X-ray.
Mike Charlie Echo Lima Tango, descend flight level 160. Level 160, Mike Lima Tango. Mike Lima Tango, hold at Oldtag, reduce the holding speed. Hold the position Oldtag and reduce the hold speed, Mike Lima Tango.
Engineer 5, that's fine. So you can give way to taxiing aircraft? Engineer 5, roger.
Turning right 130, establish Shamrock Kaiser, timer 925 with.
7, runway 16, clear to land.
6, clear to land, Shamrock 661.
We are now vacating flight level 1. Descending flight level 80, Shamrock 1, Papa Echo.
Roger.
Ruda, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Right to Ruda, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1011, Shamrock 605, Papa.
I'm at 925 Juliet, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Descending 4,000 feet, I'm at 925 with.
5 Bravo, descend flight level 130. Descend flight level 130, Summer 265 Bravo.
Today, Shamrock 49 Juliet, 2,700. Tracking descendant central line, runway 16, climbing flight level 90.
Shamrock 400 Juliet, Dublin, good day, 2 yard, identify continuous clear, there's no speed restrictions.
As cleared, no speed, Shamrock 49 Juliet. 132-580, goodbye, Silver 265 Bravo.
Romeo, descend to flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Shamrock 40 Romeo.
Okay, Echo Papa, we'll check that out. Stand by.
5 Juliet, descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach, runway 16.
Descend 3,000 feet, clear for ILS approach runway 16, time at 925 with.
Shamrock 40 X-ray, descend flight level 150, good rate.
Descend flight level 150, good rate, Shamrock 40 X-ray.
Summer 85 Yankee Mike, clear direct signal. Clear direct signal, Summer 85 Yankee Mike, thank you. Thank you.
Number 661, give me good speed, please, to vacate at the end.
Will do.
Thank you.
Just on the apron, 421.
Yeah, it's available, but there's traffic block on Fox 3 and on the 8 and 8, so you can't get into that suppose on Hotel 1.
No, sorry, just let you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, someone.
Shamrock 43 Romeo, descend to flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, Shamrock 40 Romeo.
Liner 2 Sierra Lima, descend to flight level 100.
Back level 100, Liner 2 Sierra Lima. 128 from Rock. 54 seconds.
Direct to Lono, climb flight level 120, Shamrock 490.
That's 162, the surface wind check 150 degrees at 14 knots, max at 25 minutes, 7 runway 16, clear takeoff.
162, flight level 80 now, descending flight level 70, Shamrock 1 top 8.
Fox 1, Fox 2, link 3 to the staff, Shamrock 6.
Number 2, and the surface wind check 150 degrees at 14 knots.
Continue the approach, number 2, Shamrock 5 dynamite.
Bye-bye.
35655, Shamrock 490, climb.
Fashion 539 Papa, the surface wind 150 degrees at 14 knots, max at 25, min of 8, runway 16, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 16, section 15, Papa. Where would you like me to vacate?
You can vacate Hotel 1 if you can make it up.
We'll do that.
49 Juliet Dublin, good day, climb flight level 140. Flight level 140, Shamrock 490. Good evening, still at 5 kilo, reduced to 190 as instructed by Shannon. We have zero weight to 66150, Doctor. Number 5 kilo Dublin, good day to you, identified. Continue Durham, then join the Oscar 5 uniform arrival for runway 16, it's now Alpha. That's now Alpha, and Durham, join the Oscar 5 uniform for that 16, still at 5 kilo. Any holding expected? Number 5 kilo A firm, hold at hold tag, max 15 minutes. Expect to hold max, still at 5 kilo. Hi, Lima Tango, contact Dublin 120.755, goodbye. 20755, Max Tango, good day. Number 49 Juliet, climb flight level 160. Climb flight level 160, Shamrock 490. Number 40, exit, descend flight level 140. Descend flight level 140, Shamrock 40, exit.
Lima Tango, good day to you. Continue the battery to uniform arrival to hold at position, hold tag. Through flight level 150, you can reduce the holding speed.
Okay, through flight level 150, reducing the holding speed. We were asked to expedite descent. Is that still the situation?
Yeah, your previous restriction stands just through flight level 150. That'll be fine then, and reduce the holding speed.
Full copies, Martin. Thanks.
Shamrock 42 Romeo has vacated flight level 90.
Roger. Liner 20 Lima, descend to flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, Liner 20 Lima.
Flight level 240 to battery to level 10 before, information Zulu and 320.
Shamrock 52 Juliet Dublin, good day. Continue battery to uniform runway 16, information now Alpha, confirm your level.
Battery to uniform for runway 16, and we have just leveled off flight level 240, we'll get Alpha, Shamrock 5 Juliet.
Shamrock 52 Juliet identified, hold at hold tag, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160 and hold hold tag, Shamrock 5 Juliet.
Number 52 Juliet, you can reduce the holding speed to absorb some delay.
Okay, coming back to holding speed, and do you have an estimate for Shamrock 5 Juliet?
Less than 15.
Okay.
Faction 539 Papa, you still with me?
There you go.
Okay, frequency should be now 121.880.
118.
Level 100 back to holding speed with a standard rate, Martin.
Mike Lima Tango, expected approach time is time 1439er.
Down 1439, Martin Tango.
Good evening.
1086, I'm at 925, just good evening, great.
Shamrock 605 Papa, turn left heading 240.
Left heading 240, reach Shamrock 605 Papa.
Hello, establish ILS 16.
Tango India Echo 925 Juliet, low to you, continue approach to our number 2. There will be traffic to depart the surface wind check 150 degrees at 19.
Continue approach, time 925 Juliet.
Into Aruda, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Altitude 4,000 feet, 1011 to Aruda, runner 365 Alpha. 162 Dublin, good day, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230 on a strong 6 zone.
453 Echo Delta, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, starboard 53 Echo Delta.
Mark 605, Papa, turn left heading 190, cleared ILS approach, runway 16.
Left heading 190 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 16, Mark 605, Papa.
Runway 16, away, down to golf, hello.
5 kilo.
Brad 365 Alpha, can I confirm that QNH?
QNH is 1011.
1011, thanks. 365 Alpha.
Descend to plan, descend flight level 130, but give me a good rate, please.
Descend flight level 130 and give you a good rate, so we're quite circuit up.
Starbird 85 Yankee Mike, contact Shannon 124.7, goodbye.
124.7 for Starbird 85 Yankee Mike, bye bye.
Channel 5 to Juliet, descend flight level 140.
Stand 50140, Channel 5 to Juliet.
121.8, Shamrock 5 Dynamite.
Wind check.
Surface wind is 15021 knots, max 28 min 8.
Thank you.
Ryanair 365 Alpha, turn right heading 300, vector suspicion.
Right turn 300, run to 365 Alpha.
Sure for immediate takeoff.
Clear takeoff 165, 10
0, speed 180 knots.
Left heading 250, speed 182 knots, showing 159.
Shamrock 59 Mike, taxi Fox 2, then link 3, stand 314.
Fox 2, link 3, stand 314, Shamrock 5 Dynamite.
Number 53 Echo Delta, contact Dublin 132.580, goodbye.
132.580, Sober 5 Echo Delta, thanks.
Dublin, good evening, Starbird 25 Golf Lima, flight level 140, direct 9 Max, speed 190 knots, ATR 76 Zulu.
Number 25 Golf Lima, Dublin, good day to you. Identified, continue 9 at 1 kilo, arrival runway 16. The information is now Alpha, hold at Keras.
Continue on a 9 at 1 kilo, arrival 16 Alpha's current, and hold at Keras. And just wondering how long we expect to hold at Keras?
Max 15 minutes. Emirates 162, report your speed, Scottish 128.055, goodbye.
132.12855, Number 162, goodbye.
Number 5 kilo, contact Dublin 120.755, goodbye.
0755, Starbird 5 kilo.
Approach runway 16, Shamrock 159.
Hello, this is Gold 5 kilo. On the after 5 units, 1 with your flight level 130, speed 190 is requested.
So 5 kilo, good day to you. Continue on the arrival and hold at Ultag, descent flight level 120.
On the arrival, hold at Ultag, descending now flight level 120, Starbird 5 kilo.
5 kilo, don't know if you got it already, but expected approach time is 1443.
Fine, thank you very much, Starbird 5 kilo.
Thank you. 0, routing Rulap, 290 knots. Number 23 X-ray, climb flight level 230, flow.
Climb flight level 230, Shamrock 23 X-ray. 2,590, track 216.
Shamrock 2 Golf, Dublin, good day to you, and you are identified and continue on your present head.
Yeah, heading 72 Golf.
Number 925 Juliet, thank you. From Hotel 1, taxi, link 4 onto the Fox inner, then hold short of link 5. KLM24 Echo, the surface wind check 140 degrees at 16 knots, max of 28 and a min of 8, runway 16, clear takeoff. Bagler 1 kilo, runway 16, it is Alpha, confirm passing level.
Passing level 288 and reasonable backfill arrival runway 16 right now, X-ray Charlie 8. Any delays expected?
Under 7 X-ray Charlie 8, firm, hold at Keras, estimated approach time 1453, you're identified.
1453, hold up at Keras, Ryanair, X-ray Charlie.
Number 25 Golf Lima, descend flight level 130.
set flight level 130, Strawberry 25 Oscar.
Right, 7 X-ray Charlie, reduce the holding speed, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, reducing holding speed, right now, heading to stop.
Runway 16, Shamrock 605 Papa.
Battery, runway 320, we have Zulu, and speed 250.
Number 58 Papa Dublin, good day to you. Identified, continue battery, 2 uniform arrival, runway 16, it's now Alpha. Hold at full tag, reduce the holding speed.
Okay, it's the battery to uniform 16, we're having this now. We're holding it all tag, any chance you know how long?
Number 58 Papa, I'll get an EAT for you now, and you can reduce the speed after you've complied with the previous restrictions.
Previous restriction, we'll bring it back to full speed, Shamrock 58 Papa.
Right, 7 X-ray Charlie, we address speed control.
159, speed 160 knots.
16 knots, Shamrock 159.
Contact set Dublin, 132.580, goodbye.
132.580, Strawberry 25 crossing, goodbye.
Road cleared ILS approach, runway 16.
Left turn 190, cleared out, approach runway 16, thank you very much, runner 37 off.
Level 140.
Level 140, right now, have an extra chance.
Number 52 Juliet, descend flight level 130.
Level 130, Shamrock 5 Juliet.
Number 23 X-ray, report received from Scottish, 128.055, goodbye.
128.055 with the speed, Shamrock 23 X-ray, right.
Runway 16, and complete all taxi into one aircraft.
Approved, thank you, Lee, Alpha, ground area.
Minus 1, Roger.
Number 1 Papa Echo, turn right, head in 130, descend altitude 3000 feet, cleared ILS approach, runway 16.
Right turn heading 130, descend 3000 feet, cleared ILS approach 16, Shamrock 1 Papa Echo.
Alright, November Yankee, recleared altitude 3000 feet.
3,000 feet, 8 November Yankee.
8 November Yankee, you'll be following an A330 on finals, caution wide turbulence.
8 November Yankee, thank you.
Remember Delta, the surface wind check 150 degrees at 15 knots, max at 28 minutes 8, runway 16, clear takeoff.
Hello, Shamrock 605 Papa.
Shamrock 605 Papa, continue taxi Bravo 1, stand 412.
Bravo 1, stand 412, Shamrock 605 Papa. 60 knots, Shamrock 1 Papa Echo.
5,000 feet, QNH 1011, Wilco, Shamrock 40 Romeo. Niner 74 X-ray Charlie descend, maintain flight level 130.
And frequency 135.655, bye-bye.
25655, somewhere to go, bye.
Shamrock 52 Juliet, contact Dublin 120, that's 1755, goodbye.
20755, Shamrock 52 Juliet, goodbye. Afternoon, Shamrock 52 Juliet, flight level 130, we are inbound to Offner and taking up the whole tag back to minimum clean.
Number 52 Juliet, good day to you, that's all copy, continued arrival, hold old tag, descend to flight level 120.
Continue on the arrival, descend to flight level 120 and hold it all tag Shamrock 52 Juliet.
Shamrock 43 Romeo, hands vacated, flight level 80.
Number 42 Romeo, thank you, contact Dublin approach 121.1, bye-bye.
1 Shamrock 43 Romeo, bye.
Sierra Lima, descend to flight level 80, report flight level 90 vacated.
And flight level 80, Wilco, Ryanair, Sierra Lima.
Out of 6,900 for 5,000 feet in the hold at Oltag.
Shamrock 43 Romeo, approach, good evening, I'll have a turn for you very shortly.
Shamrock 40 Romeo. Right, 7 X-ray Charlie, increase rate of descent.
Okay, increase rate of descent, right, 7 X-ray Charlie. Dublin, good afternoon, KLM 2 for increment heading 120, speed 290. KLM 24 Echo Prime, flight level 230, hello.
Hi there, City Club 230, number 2 for Echo. I guess you're here, name of Snake, I guess, flight level 90.
Roger.
159, continue for Bravo 2, then Bravo 1.
Bravo 2, Bravo 1, show on back.
Lima Tango, descend to flight level 9 or 0.
Level 90, Lima Tango. Number 58, Papa, descend, flight number 130.
Flight 130, Shamrock 58, Papa.
128, please, show on back. Right, Shamrock 159, Bravo 6.
Sir, 15 minute, taxi Bravo 1, San 414.
Bravo 1, 414, back.
KLM 24 Echo, you want us to maintain 290 during climb?
KLM 24 Echo, 8 from 290 knots, and you can report that Scottish 128.1055, goodbye.
128.055, what's the speed fine?
Number 28 Golf, contact London 129.1380, goodbye.
293.055, Golf. Left head 250, and rate November.
365 Alpha, surface wind 150 degrees at 17 knots, max of 27, and a minute 8, runway 16, clear to land.
Good land, 16, thanks, 365 Alpha.
Thank you, continue approach.
Level 100, 100.
Flight level 100, Dublin 5 kilo.
1 report cleared.
Shamrock 43 Romeo.
Ryanair 8 November Yankee, turn left at 190, cleared ILS approach, runway 16.
Left head 190, cleared approach 16, Ryanair 8 November Yankee. Dublin Ryanair, clear Lima, flight level 80.
Good evening.
86, Shamrock 1, Papa, go, evening.
Dublin Ryanair, clear Lima, flight level 80.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Lima, approach, good evening. I'll have a turn for you very shortly.
Thank you.
Arch to wind check 140 degrees at 16 knots.
Continuing Shamrock 1, Papa, go.
165, Ryanair 8 November Yankee.
43 Romeo, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, Shamrock 43 Romeo.
10 Michael, low line from runway 16 and wait.
Shamrock 10 right, line from wait, runway 16.
Dublin Clay, flight on 5 Echo, descent Papa 180, on course, Lambert, currently 270 knots.
Flyer 95 Echo, Dublin, good day. Continue Rimbu, Bagdo 1 kilo arrival. It's going to be runway 10, but follow the Bagdo 1 kilo arrival to hold at Kerab, confirm passing level.
Okay, so we'll follow the Bagdo 1 kilo arrival. We are currently passing flight level 260. Descending 180 and it's for 10 for the runway change, expecting to hold at Kerab, flight 95 Echo.
Flight 95 Echo, all correct, thank you. Identified, reduce to 250 knots for now, and descend flight level 150.
Descent level 150, reducing 250 knots, flight 95 Echo.
That's Ryanair 4 Tango Whiskey, descending flight level 180 to Landva, speed 250 knots. Ryanair 4 Tango Whiskey, Dublin, good day. Continued Landva, Rimbu, Bagdo 1 kilo arrival, but it is going to be runway 10, and confirm your passing level. Continue Landva, Rimbu, and Bagdo 1, confirm the arrival Ryanair 4 Tango Whiskey, copy, it's runway 10. Hey firm, so it's the Bagzo 1 kilo arrival for now, which means follow Bagzo as this Kerav, hold at Kerav, and it will be runway 10 with doing a change.
Copy, so continue with the Bagzo 1 kilo and hold at Kerav, copy 1010 Ryanair 4 Tango Whiskey.
Ryanair 7 Charlie, entering the hold of a Kerav, time 1431, confirm it's going to be runway 10 for us as well.
Okay, Ryanair 4 Tango Whiskey descend, flight level 160.
Then flight level 160 Ryanair 4 Tango Whiskey.
Is that Shamrock 58 Papa?
West Ryanair 7 X-ray Charlie, just doing from the runway use and get that hold 1432.
Ryanair 7 X-ray Charlie, you're going to be landing runway 16.
Roger. Expected approach time, field of 53.
Okay, station call on is on the intercom, say again.
Expected approach time for the Ryanair 7 X-ray Charlie.
7 X-ray Charlie, 1453.
Roger.
To Resno, climb flight level 160.
Resno, climb flight level 160, Shamrock 1 Juliet.
Continue to route at 10 altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011, Summit 5 Bravo.
Shamrock 43 Romeo, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Shamrock 43 Romeo.
Shamrock 60 Golf. Arrival, it is going to be 10 though. Hold at Kerav.
Direct land Rimbu, Bagzo 1 kilo for 10, Ryanair 32 Victor up, and are we 250 knots or less?
Reduce the holding speed, actually.
Reducing the holding speed, Ryanair 32 Victor up, no problem.
Ryanair 7 X-ray Charlie, contact Dublin 132.580, goodbye.
Plan 32580, Ryanair 7 X-ray Charlie.
90.
Dublin Roger.
121 decimal 8 today. 120.755, goodbye.
0755, Shamrock 58 on the way. Shamrock 58 Papa, flight level, descending now to flight level 130, and we're holding OTAG.
58 Papa Dublin, good day to you. Continue the battery to uniform arrival to hold at OTAG. Descend to flight level 120.
Two uniform, to hold at OTAG and descend flight level 120, Shamrock 58 Papa.
Echo Taxi Bravo 1, stand 408 Charlie.
Feet cleared, ILS approach, runway 16.
3,000 feet cleared, ILS 16, Ryanair 30. Shamrock 43 Romeo, establishing ILS runway 16.
Shamrock 43 Romeo, thank you, continue approach.
Continue approach, Shamrock 43 Romeo.
Over 265 Bravo, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, over 265 Bravo.
Tango, descend flight level 80, we are vacating flight level 90.
50 and hold the speed, we'll come back to 220 Ryanair 4 Tango Whiskey.
That's great, thank you, but please also keep up the rate of descent.
Roger, trial best Ryanair 4 Tango Whiskey.
Nice balance.
Tango confirm flight level 90 vacated.
Flight limit Tango, ASAP.
Thank you.
3 Victor Delta.
Okay, 10 Mike, can we accelerate above 250?
Shamrock 10 Mike, not above 290 knots for the moment.
0 Mike, max 290.
Shamrock 10 Mike, climb flight level 110.
0 Mike, time flight level 110.
Shamrock 11 Juliet, contact Shannon Control on 119.075, goodbye.
9075, Shamrock 11 Juliet.
Right, you're not secure, Labour.
43 Romeo, speed 160 knots, maintain to 4, contact tower 118.6, good day.
160, maintain to 4, contact town 118.6, Shamrock 43 Romeo.
Over 265 Bravo, continue present heading, vectors ILS approach runway 16.
Continue present heading for vectors ILS 16, and that's 270, so what's 265 Bravo?
At 25 track miles.
Copy.
Dublin approach, good afternoon, Mike Charlie, Echo Lima Tango. We're in the outbound in the OTAG hold, and we're flight level 80.
Mike Charlie, Echo Lima Tango approach, good evening. I'll have a turn view very shortly. Descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Okay, descend now 5,000 feet with QNH 1011, Mike Lima Tango.
1.8, good day.
1.8, Ryanair 8, November, Ryanair.
0, break off crab, and runway 10. What ETF hold is moving to?
I'll find out, BNS.
Thanks.
Minutes 1 to pass that message on to ground north on 121.880. North, runway 16, clear takeoff.
So take up 16, Ryanair 68, Romeo Bravo, bye.
52 Juliet, descend to flight level 100, report flight level 110 vacated.
Stand 5 or 100, Shamrock 52 Juliet.
Approach good day, Shamrock 40 X-ray is flight level 80, inbound to Aruda.
Shamrock 40 X-ray approach, good evening, continue Aruda, descend altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descending altitude 3000, QNH 1011, Aruda, Shamrock 40 X-ray.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Lima, speed 165 knots.
165 knots, Ryanair 2 Sierra Lima.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Lima, thank you. Contact tower 118.6, good evening.
118, 2 Sierra Lima, goodbye.
Shamrock 43, Romeo. 33 bases, take your note.
Ryanair 4 Tango Whiskey, same for you, can expect 12 minutes in the hold. Increase the rate of descent now again, please.
1 to 12 minutes, copy, Ryanair 4 Tango Whiskey.
014 knots.
Roger, 2 Sierra Lima.
To Juliet at the moment, time 5-6.
56, copy, 52 Juliet.
Good day, Ryanair 68, Romeo Bravo, passing altitude 2400, climbing flight level 9 is 0 and heading 160 degrees.
Runner 68 Romeo Bravo, good day to you, identified. Break. Shamrock 10, my contact, Shannon Control, with your routing 119 or 075, bye-bye.
Shamrock 10 Mike, 119075 with the routing today.
Runner 68 Romeo Bravo, no speed restrictions, direct to Pessit now.
Free speed and direct Pessit, Ryanair 68, Romeo Bravo.
20, we're direct to rule out.
60 Golf, Dublin, good day. Climb flight level 230.
Flying flight level 230, Shamrock 60 Golf.
Still 16 for us, and a time of 56 for our expected approach time.
Over 265 Bravo, localized established.
So we're 265 Bravo, thank you, continue approach.
Continue, over 265 Bravo.
Right 4 Delta Romeo, hello, line up runway 16 and wait.
The most I'll have a turn for you very shortly.
Copied, my limit, hang on.
4 Tango Whiskey, descend flight level 140. Level 140 now for that goes.
Turn out, Shamrock 40 X-ray.
Kilo Dublin.
Go ahead, still 5 kilo.
Just continue to hold at old tag, just hearing change of plan down here. The wind has eased off slightly, so we're going to get back around to runway 10. You're going to be landing runway 10. I don't have an expected approach time at the moment.
Understood, continue to hold. Descending 70, destination still is 5 kilo.
Shamrock 52 Juliet, the same for yourself. Continue to hold at old tag, but expect runway 10. We're just making the switch at the moment.
Okay, so just confirm, continue to hold at old tag for Shamrock 52 Juliet, and we will be expecting runway 10 for arrival.
Affirm.
Thank you.
Shamrock 168 Echo, we're just holding off and pushes for the moment. We're going to a runway change.
Roger, Shamrock 168 Echo.
4 Delta Romeo.
0 Golf, pushing speed Scottish 128.055, goodbye.
Scottish for the speed, 128.055, Shamrock 60 Golf. Bye-bye.
Affirm, and just stand by, sorry.
That'll be great.
Ryanair 68 Romeo Bravo, climb flight level 120, contact Dublin 135.655, bye-bye.
135.655 and climb flight level 120, Ryanair 68 Romeo Bravo, bye.
Number 5 at Poppy will be runway 10 for you. Just trying to work out the sequence. It's possible that you guys at Old Tag will actually get in first due to where you are, rather than moving the traffic across, I will advise.
Air flag 16 to Sierra Lima.
130.
Development
and we're vacating flight level 100 now, Shamrock 5 Studio.
31 November Tango, just stand by for push and start, we're just changing runways.
Left heading 190, clear the ILS approach runway 16, Shamrock 40X.
10-15 minutes.
A-firm.
It's 160 and tower 186, base number 265 Bravo. Flying 4,000 feet, passing 1,000 meters.
Right 4 Delta Romeo, good day to you. You are identified. Turn right now, heading 250 degrees.
Line up runway 16 and wait.
Line up runway 16 and wait, you flight to Victor.
265 Bravo, hello, continue approach. You are number 1, traffic departure, wind check now is 150 degrees at 19 knots.
Continue, number 265 Bravo.
Lima Tango, turn right, head 120.
120, right 10, Lima Tango.
Minor 20, Lima, continue to the end. At the end, vacate Echo 1, then Fox.
Echo 1, Foxtrot, runner 2 Sierra, go.
Rescue 1, you can proceed onto runway 10, but hold short runway 16. Right, 20 Lima, when vacated, contact ground 121 decimal 8 today.
448, Ryanair 2 Sierra Lima, goodbye.
Chamber 52 Victor, surface wind 150 degrees at 19 knots, max of 27, min of 9, runway 16, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 16, Fox 4, both short 2 Sierra Lima. No problem.
Chamber 168 Echo.
Go ahead, channel 168 Echo.
Super 168 Echo, push and start is approved to release point Lima, QNH 1011.
Push start approved to Lima, QNH 1011, Shamrock 168 Echo.
Tower 265 Bravo, surface wind check 150 degrees at 16 knots, max of 27, min of 9, runway 16, clear to land.
Clear to land 16, number 265 Bravo.
Bye-bye. Dublin Control, hello, Shamrock 27 Tango with you, Airbus H20, information Bravo, QNH 1011, flight level 180, routing direct, SITQ.
Shamrock 27 Tango, Dublin, good day to you, identified, continue SITQ, Rimbu, Bagzo 1, Romeo arrival, correction, Bagzo 1 Kilo arrival, but it is going to be runway 10, and hold at Keram.
Okay, that's SITQ, Rimvu, and then the Bagzo 1 Kilo, but it will be runway 10 and hold at Kerab. Shamrock 27 Tango.
Shamrock 27 Tango, all correct. We're going to migrate you across from the Kerab hold to the Admiral hold once it's set up, and we're just going to do a change at this time. Keep on reduce also back to holding speed.
Going back to holding speed now, and it'll be Kerab hold, and then Admiral subsequently. Shamrock 27 Tango.
Runway track from runway 16.
North Flight to Victor, Dublin, good day to you. You are identified. Continue on your present heading. There's no speed restrictions. Climb flight level 120.
Okay, the heading, climb flight level 160, Shamrock 5 to Victor.
Stubber 5 kilo, to right.
Stubber 5 kilo, heading for right up, is it?
Yes, please, just to get our SMS sorted.
No problem, Stubber 5 kilo, turn right heading 180.
Go ahead, 180, Stubber 5 kilo.
155.
Roger, report level 140, please. Welcome. Shamrock 27 Tango, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160, Shamrock 27 Tango.
April.
5 kilo, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
5,000 feet, 1011, Shamrock 5 kilo.
Number 40 X-ray, contact tower 118.6, good evening.
118.6, Shamrock 40 X-ray, thank you back.
16, wait.
I know for my 16 wait, so I want you to go back.
Target A, Shamrock 40 X-ray on the ILS 166 knots.
Chamber 4, okay, continue your approach, and you are number 1 traffic station.
Continuing approach, Shamrock 40 X-ray.
Chamber 265, vacate onto Hotel 1.
Hotel 1, Shamrock 265 Bravo.
Chamber 265, when vacated, contact ground frequency 121.880.
121.880, when vacated, Shamrock 265 Bravo. 184, that's right, mate. South Stillbird, 5 kilos, select street drive. 5 climbing level 120, fast flight out level 889.
Since the last arrival for runway 16 gives that bit of extra, couple of extra miles, so continue heading 180.
Okay, I'm heading 180, thanks, Still 5 kilos, descending 5,000 feet.
Thank you. Still 5 kilo, recleared altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, what speed you need, Still 5 kilo?
Still 5 kilo, 200 knots is good.
Roger.
Lima Tango, contact Terra 118.6, good evening.
186, Mike Lima Tango, good evening. Good afternoon, Mike Charlie, Echo Lima Tango, we're at 10.7 on established.
Shamrock 40 X-ray, the surface wind check is 150 degrees at 17 knots, max of 27, minutes 9, runway 16, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 16, Shamrock 40 X-ray.
Again, tank, continue on number 2, traffic to depart.
Continue, Mike Lima Tango.
5 Juliet.
Number 52 Juliet, roll out, heading 190.
Heading 190, Shamrock 52 Juliet.
And continue on the Battery 1 Romeo arrival for runway 10, hold at Babon, reduce now to holding speed. So just coming back to holding speed, Battery 1 Romeo and hold at Babon, speed by 8 Number 3, Quebec with you, 1,800 feet, climbing 4,000 feet on runway track.
Number 3 kilo, 3 Quebec, even good day to you, you are identified, just a short vector for delay, fly heading 230 degrees.
Heading 230 degrees, Number 3 Quebec.
I'm just cleared the departure path, thank you.
No problem.
Kilo contact finals 119.193, good day.
Thank you, 1193, still 5 kilo. Number 84 Delta Romeo, clear direct passage. Direct passage, still 184 Delta Romeo.
November Tango, he's not on our frequency, but I'll have a look now.
Okay, I think if he is, I think all guys are just indicating to them, so they're on their way now.
Roger, George, November Tango, thanks for that.
The frequency is 119.193, just stand by on that.
5 weight 16, weight landers, 562.
3 Quebec, climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Number 3 Quebec.
Number 58 Papa, descend flight level 80.
Descend level 80, Shamrock 58 Papa.
Kate Echo 1, then Fox 1.
At the end, vacating Echo 1, Fox 1, Shamrock 40 X-ray.
Put out the mic, descend flight level 130.
Flight level 130,
You're there, put out the mic, speed 230.
Pretty enough, speed by 8
Zero X-ray, continue Fox 1, contact ground 121 decimal 8.
Fox 1, 105, Shamrock 40 X-ray, thank you, bye.
Shamrock 52 Juliet, goodbye.
Plane 79, Roger, that's approved. Give way to all taxiing and towing aircraft. Remain clear of runway 16 and runway 28 at all times.
Ground hello, Shamrock 40 X-ray.
Summer 40 X-ray taxi, link to stand 318 Romeo.
Link to 318 Romeo, Shamrock 40 X-ray.
Ground Trans 1823 on 406 Alpha, we have Delta Whiskey 551 at first point. Ready, push and start, please. Ready to land and copy the weather, Mike Lima Tango.
Hold that position, Babon, speed 230 knots.
So first
Brad 351 Romeo and hold at Dublin, runway 6 Lima Lima.
Maintenance 2, we're in the middle of a runway change. Call back in half an hour.
So, 2 miles, how many miles, sorry, before passing?
Level 240 or below, 10 miles prior to battery.
40 and 5 miles before passing, and 6 Lima Lima.
Camera 56, approaching slightly to 237. 56, time contact London 129, that's 1380, right?
193, 56, bye.
Echo Link 1.
168 Echo, taxi Foxtrot taxiways, hold short link 4.
Foxtrot, hold short link 4, Sherman 168 Echo.
The 3 Lima Alpha, hello, line from 116, wait.
September 3 Lima Alpha,
Over 3 Quebec, directed passage to contact Dublin, frequency 135.655. Thanks for your help, bye-bye.
13565, over 3 Quebec, bye-bye.
135.655, bye-bye.
13565, it's direct passage towards 3 Quebec, bye-bye.
Okay.
Runway 10, we're still on runway 16, we're changing to 10.
Lima Tango, you can taxi Mike 2, then Papa 2. Just caution the vehicle, he'll be vacating Papa 2 now shortly.
0 is the left turn,
3 Quebec, Dublin, good day. Directed Baker, climb flight level 150, confirm that's request level today.
Quebec Baker, level 150, aircraft from 3 Quebec, thanks.
Good day for that, Mike, contact Dublin on 120, that's 1755, right?
0755, please, right there, for
Number 31, Golf Juliet, hello, line up on me 16 and wait.
Good day for that, Mike Dublin, good day to you. Reduce the minimum clean speed. Continue the battery 1 Romeo arrival, hold at Babon.
31 Romeo, hold it, Babon, and that's minimum clean for us.
Just a Mike. Less than 20 minutes delay, but I'll try to get a more accurate one. We're just in the rejigging the runway, so just the first lander is on runway 10 now, and there's about 11 ahead of you.
Sure, that's good.
453 Echo Delta approach, good evening, turn left to Neckel, runway 10.
Left to Nega, runway 10, Sober 5 Echo Delta.
Over 53 Echo Delta, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH is now 1012.
10 5,000 feet, 1012, Sober 53 Echo Delta.
Ryanair 33 Victor Delta for the runway change, if you can cancel the Kerab hold, but route to Adnal, Alpha Delta November Alpha Lima to hold runway 10.
Route direct to Adnal, Ryanair 33 Victor Delta, roger.
Sherman 27 Tango also, if you can route direct to Adnal and hold Adnal for runway 10.
Direct to Adnal and hold Adnal for 10, Shamrock 27 Tango.
Ryanair 562, climbing flight level 120, direct back off.
562, Dublin, good day, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Ryanair 562.
Dublin, Ryanair 33 Victor Delta, could be advised on the whole time in Adnal.
Ryanair 33 Victor Delta, somewhere. Because of the runway change and the just have to retake the EAP, it looks like too short.
Roger, thanks for that, Ryanair 33 Victor Delta.
Runway 34, then left Mike 2 and the Bravos to hold short runway 10.
Hi
Hotel 1 onto 34, and then onto Mike 2 for runway 10, Stupid 835 Whiskey.
Mike Lima Tango ground, turn left onto runway 34, vacated, Venair, report vacated.
So expect lower then after detax.
Just stop at 10-5. Level 120, Stupid 8 foot up.
Traffic is clear. Taxi Papa 1, turn right onto runway 16, correction, turn left onto runway 16, then right at Mike 2, then the Bravos, hold short runway 10.
Okay, after the traffic, left 16, clear to enter 16, turn left, Mike, Bravos, hold short 10, then 5774.
Departure medevac November 31 Golf Juliet 3600 climbing 90.
November 31 Golf Juliet Dublin, good day to you, and you are identified. Fly heading 135 degrees. Confirm passing altitude.
135 degrees, passing 4,200 feet. 1 Golf Juliet.
Roger.
From there, you'll be following the Ryanair just on Papa 1 this time, hold short runway 10.
Roger, Hotel 1, enter 34, following the Ryanair route, which is coming out of Papa 1, Shamrock 1, Echo.
Loud emotion 341, continue Papa 1, turn left onto runway 16, hold short Mike intersection.
QNH 1012.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, 1012, Stobart 25 Golf Lima.
Stobart 53, Echo Delta, contact finals controller 119er, that's 11930, good day.
119er 930, Stobart 53 Echo Delta, thanks.
Stobart 25 Golf Lima, what speed would you like?
Stobart 25 Golf Lima, increase to 210 knots, thanks.
210 knots, Stobart 25 Golf Lima.
28.055, release your turn.
28055, copy, Ryanair 560.
Then Hotel 2.
So free, Hotel 2, Stobart 5 kilo. EAP of 1510 from Adnan.
Roger, Ryanair 33 Victor Delta.
27 Tango EAT from Adnau will be 1513.
1513 EAT, Shamrock 27 Tango.
Ryanair 16 Lima EAT from Babon of 1518.
518, Ryanair 6
left turn and right line 2, Bravo, also 1092.
Ryanair 17 Mike Lima ground, follow the Swiss, enter 16 and turn, hold short runway 10.
Follow the first to 16 and turn onto 10, Ryanair 17 Mike.
Red Sport Delta Mike, descend, flight level 70.
Flight level 70, speed 8 foot up.
Tower 118.6, claim.
Tower 186, speed 835 Whiskey.
Ryanair 5. Ryanair 5774, monitor Tower 118.6, claim.
186, Ryanair 5774. Ground, good afternoon. Shamrock 5, Golf Mike 314, fully ready.
Shamrock 5, Golf Mike, good day. A couple of moments for push, I'll call you back.
Okay.
Dublin ground, but 5 kilo, 160.
At 10.
So 5 Papa Low 2, continue, and you are number 1 now, and the wind check is 160 to 15 knots.
Thanks, Shamrock 5 Delta.
With us, Steve.
Stobart 5 kilo, Roger, your stand is just being vacated, hold position, I'll call you back.
Ground channel 168 Echo, just advised in reference to our slot where Echo 7 capable.
Yeah, understood, Shamrock 168 Echo, and hold short runway 10, monitor Tower 118.6, field advised.
Roger, hold short 10, monitor 86, Shamrock 168 Echo, away.
Loud emotion 341, hold short runway 10, monitor Tower 118.6, away.
118.6, hold short runway 10, loud emotion 341. Bye.
Swiss 92 Whiskey, hold short runway 10, monitor Tower 118.6, claim.
Hold short runway 10, 118.6.
Shamrock Delta Yankee, continue tow now via Fox Outer, link 4 at the Foxes, and link 2 to stand 401 Alpha, report on stand. Shamrock 5 Golf Mike, stand 314, push and start approved, push to Golf, QNH 1012.
Push to Golf, QNH 1012, Shamrock 5 Golf Mike.
Ground, good evening, Shamrock 5 to Juliet, holding short 16, Bravo 3.
And 10, Shamrock 5 Papa.
Okay, and cross runway 34, Bravo 2 and Zulu for stand 409 Romeo. Caution, company pushed to, or correction, a Norwegian pushed to Kilo.
Do the Norwegian cross 16, Bravo 2, Zulu, stand 409 Romeo, Shamrock 5 to Juliet, thanks.
Tango Whiskey approach, good evening, continue to Adnol.
To Adnol, and we'll turn the hold ZNF for Tango Whiskey.
I'll advise you just as you approach.
Roger.
Lima, contact Dublin Control 120.755, right?
755, right.
Back number 31, Golf Juliet, contact London Centre 129er.380, release return, right?
29380, 1 Golf Juliet.
Left, enter 16 and turn, hold short runway 10.
Level 90 and for Tango Whiskey.
Bravo 100, continue, the 1 Romeo arrival of the Bravo, 6 Lima Lima.
68 Tango Quebec, stand 205 Romeo, push and start approved, push to point Foxtrot, QNH 1012.
QNH is 1012 and startup and pushback is approved from stand 205 Romeo until point Foxtrot.
Left at 210 degrees, fly 9 traffic.
4 Tango Whiskey at Adnal, rejoin the 1 Romeo arrival.
Return 1 Romeo arrival, Ryanair for Tango Whiskey. Echo Delta, establish 5 miles on 10.
So we're fine to XL, okay, extend the approach and traffic to the park. Wind check 16 degrees at 17 knots.
Continue, Silver 5 Echo Delta.
Lever 835 Whiskey, surface wind check 16 degrees at 17 knots, max at 27, minus 9, runway 10, clear takeoff.
Good takeoff, runway 10, 835 Whiskey.
Number 58 Papa, hold short, sub runway 1634, contact ground now 121, that's right.
Hold short 3416, 118, Shamrock 5 Papa, say bye.
Christopher, that's flyer 95 Echo to finals 119.930.
Fly 95 Echo to 119.930, good day.
Number 4 Tango Whiskey approach.
2 and Zulu to stand 409 Lima, caution the Norwegian at Kilo.
Okay, caution the Norwegian at Kilo, we're going across 34, Bravo 2, Zulu 409 Lima, Shamrock 5 Papa, thanks.
Nortrans 1823, taxi.
Nortrans 1823, stand by. Stobart 56 Echo Delta, turn left onto Papa 1, then cross 16, Papa 2, Mike 2 and Bravo, hold short runway 10.
Papa 1, cross, enter runway 16, Papa 2, Mike 2, Bravo, hold short runway 10, from 5
1-2.
Tango contact Dublin Control 132.580.
132.580, Shamrock 27 Tango, good day.
So just confirm again, it's the work site on Echo 12 to Mike 1, confirm.
Shamrock 5 Golf Mike, request taxi.
Shamrock 5 Golf Mike, taxi Link 3, Fox 3 and hold short of Link 4.
Link 3, Fox 3, hold short Link 4, Shamrock 5 Golf Mike.
Good day, Ryanair 6 Echo Victor, hold service 5.
Ryanair 62 Echo Victor, taxi Papa 1, cross runway 16, Papa 2, Mike 2 and Bravo, hold short runway 10.
Papa 1, cross 16, Papa 2, and George 10, and 6 Victor.
Jersey 1 November Tango, monitor tower 118.6, bye. Flyer 84 Echo, monitor tower 118.6, bye. Ryanair 59 Juliet Juliet, monitor tower 118.6, bye.
Monitor 118.6, bye-bye, Juliet.
Thank you, Shamrock Delta Yankee, good day. Stobart.
3 Juliet Foxtrot, Whiskey.
Stobart 5 Kilo, cross runway 34, Hotel 1, and continue all the way, stand 133 Lima.
Cross runway 131 and stand 133 Lima.
Tango Quebec for the taxi.
Air France 68 Tango Quebec, taxi Apron Edge, hold short of link 4.
Apron out and hold short of link 4, Air France 68 Tango Quebec.
Shamrock 5 Golf Mike, after the ATR is clear, taxi Hotel 1, turn right onto runway 34, then left Mike 2, and Bravo's hold short runway 10.
Okay, after the ATR, turn left Hotel 1, right on 34, left on Mike 2, and then Bravo's hold short 10, Shamrock 5 Golf Mike.
Nortrans 1823, taxi Bravo 1, turn right onto the Foxes, report approaching link 4.
Bravo 1 right on Foxes, report link 4, Nortrans 1823.
Apron Fox Energy.
Grant Ryanair 3 Juliet Foxtrot inside.
Ryanair 3 Juliet Foxtrot, today, taxi Papa 1, cross runway 16, Papa 2, and hold short of Mike 2.
Papa 1, cross runway 16, Papa 2, hold short of Mike 2.
Stobart 5 Jacko Delta, today, hold position. Stobart 5-6 Echo Delta, hold short runway 10, monitor tower 118.6, bye.
Watch out, runway 10, monitor 118.6, Stobart 5-6 Echo Delta, today.
Ryanair 32 Victor Delta, run a heading of 260 degrees, descend to 80.
Ryanair 32 Victor Delta low, continue heading, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Continue the heading and descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1012, Ryanair 32 Victor Delta.
Via Mike 2 and Papa 2, Mike 2, and Bravo's hold short runway 10.
Papa 2, Mike 2, Bravo's hold short runway 10, Ryanair 3 Juliet Fox.
Air France 68 Tango Quebec, from Hotel 1, turn right onto runway 34, then left Mike 2, and follow a Ryanair hold short runway 10.
Turn left heading 240.
Left heading 240 degrees, Ryanair 33 Victor Delta.
Okay, to land runway 2, Ryanair 76 Charlie.
Onto the hold, expect maximum 8 minutes delay.
Yep, stand there, 6 from Lima.
Left from Mike 2 to vacate, follow the Ryanair and hold short of 10, Air France 68 Tango Quebec.
Stobart 5-3 Echo Delta, turn left onto runway 34, vacated Golf.
Left on 34, vacated Golf, Stobart 5 Delta.
Stobart 5-3 Echo Delta, contact ground on 121.880, goodbye.
121.880, Stobart 5 Delta.
Hello, Stobart 25 Delta, Add now, resuming to Bagso 1 Romeo.
Number 2 Tango low, continue on the 1 Romeo arrival.
We'll go Shamrock 27 Tango.
Left onto Fox Outer, and contact ground on 121.880.
134, Hotel 1, left on the Foxtrot Outer, and contact 11880, Stobart 25 Tango. Nortrans 1823 at link 4.
Nortrans 1823, taxi Hotel 1, then turn right onto runway 34 and left at Mike 2, and the Bravos to hold short runway 10. Give way to the ATR, just vacating in front of you now.
Left Hotel 1 right on 34, Mike 2, the Bravos hold short 10, and with the ATR we have there Nortrans 1823.
Control, good evening, Stobart 267 Mike, flight level 190, direct to tech.
Oh, 2 Charlie Mike, Dublin, good day, clear to rank 2, climbing.
Direct 2, climbing, Stobart 2, big Charlie Mike.
Malay, bye-bye.
Echo 3 Hotel 2 and contact ground 121.8, Ryanair 7, X-ray Charlie, good luck sir, we need it.
Liner 5774, surface wind 160 degrees, 14, max 27, runway 10 clear takeoff.
For takeoff, runway 10 on a 5774.
Hold for 10, runway 6 relax.
Shamrock 59 Papa Echo, stand 411 Romeo, push and start approved, push to point Lima, QNH 1012.
Push and start approved to Lima 1012, Shamrock 59 Papa Echo.
Ambulance 2.
Ambulance 2, 10 for lane, 1
Ambulance 2, cross runway 340, apron, report clear.
Ryanair 7 X-ray Charlie.
Ryanair 7 X-ray Charlie, good day, and turn left onto runway 34, then vacate right at Golf.
Okay, left on 34 and then vacate right at Golf. That's Ryanair 7 X-ray Charlie.
Ryanair 7 X-ray Charlie, contact ground on 121.880.
We can't go to Lima from this
Ryanair 7 X-ray Charlie, contact ground 121.880.
11880, that's another one.
Shamrock 59 Papa, second.
Yep, the ground crew just informed us they can't go to Lima from this 411 right.
Okay, can you go to Sierra?
Mike.
Adelaide Ryanair 2 X-ray Echo, Fox in the holding short link 5.
Ryanair 2 X-ray Echo, good day, and taxi Papa 1, cross runway 16, Papa 2, Mike 2, and Bravo, hold short runway 10.
Papa 1, cross 16, Papa 2, Mike 2, Bravo, hold short runway 10, Ryanair 2 X-ray Echo.
Shamrock 59 Papa Echo, we can push to Sierra.
Shamrock 59 Papa Echo, roger, push to Sierra.
Pushing to Sierra, Shamrock 59 Papa Echo.
Ambulance 1, copy is vacated, thank you.
27 Tango, turn left heading 180.
Left turn heading 180 degrees, Shamrock 27 Tango.
4, hold short runway 10.
Liner 6 Lima Lima, descend to flight level 70 at Babon, rejoin the 1 Romeo arrival.
Flight level 70 at Babon, rejoin the 1 Romeo arrival, Ryanair 6 Lima Lima.
Liner 6 Lima Lima, contact Dublin approach 121.1, bye-bye.
1-1, Ryanair 6 Lima Lima.
Q5, roger, thank you.
Dublin, good afternoon, Ryanair 6 Lima Lima, descending flight level 70, reaching Babon, returning to the 1 Romeo arrival.
Ryanair 6 Lima Lima, approach hello, continue the 1 Romeo arrival.
Continue Ryanair 6 Lima Lima.
Shamrock 27 Tango, turn left, direct right south.
Direct right up, Shamrock 27 Tango. Departure black.
Okay, Echo 3, Hotel 2, contact ground frequency 121.8, bye-bye.
Okay, Echo Hotel 2, that's a ground 121 flight. Flight now.
Shamrock 168 Echo, surface wind 150 degrees, 14, max 26, runway 10 clear takeoff.
Runway 10 clear takeoff, Shamrock 168 Echo, flight.
Trans 1823, monitor tower 118.6, flight.
116, trans 1823, bye-bye.
Fine, 95 Echo, good day, and taxi Hotel 2, cross runway 34, Hotel 1, and link 4, stand 205 Lima.
Hotel 2, Hotel 1,
205 Lima.
Hit 320, speed bed 8 for Delta Mike.
2 for Delta Mike, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Central altitude 5,000 feet, 1012, speed bed 8 for Delta Mike. Good to land runway 10 and therefore Tango Whiskey.
Approach expected vector before the end of the leg.
Thank you.
Ryanair 2 X-ray Echo, monitor tower 118.6, flight.
Monitor 118.6, Ryanair 2 X-ray Echo, exact. 5774, contact Dublin 129 or 180. 129 180, Ryanair 5774. Fire slow, Shamrock 68 Echo, passing 26, climb flight level 9 is airlift with you Echo. Shamrock 168 Echo, good day, identify climb flight level 120. Climb flight 120, 168 Echo. 180 knots, Shamrock 27 Tango.
5774. Control 736 Mike. Fine. So let's see if we can descend flight level 170 just for light turbulence.
Confirm descend, flight level 170.
Descend flight level 170, 736 Mike.
First eye left, 28.
Loud motion 341, surface wind 150 degrees, 20 max 29er, runway 10 clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 10 loud motion 341.
Clean Victor Delta, continue approach your number 1.
Roger, Rhino 33 Victor Delta.
That's what I have here as well. Most times your guys are the 8 yards can't do that, but continue then and clear on the flight plan.
10 yards clear, 736 Mike.
7 flying on opportunity, descending 50180 threat to you back to T50 knots.
Flying on opportunity, Dublin, good day, radar contact here, back to 1 Romeo, arrival, runway 10, information now, Echo, descend flight level 130.
Back to 1 Romeo for runway 10, descend flight level 130, flying on opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Fleet 3 Victor Delta, surface wind 150 degrees, 21 max 29er, runway 10, cleared land.
Cleared land, runway 10 Rhino 33 Victor Delta.
And now it's 56 Echo Delta. Where are beams at Echo 7? Is that available for the park?
56 Echo Delta, just going in order, so continue to the end, hold short runway 10.
Copy, hold short 10, and 56 Echo Delta. Dublin low, Shamrock 168 Echo, climb flight level 120, Dr. Rulab.
Good Echo, Dublin, good day, climb, flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Shamrock 168 Echo.
Level 120, loud motion 341.
Taxi, please.
Shamrock 59, Papa Echo, taxi Bravo 1, right onto the Foxes, hold short link 4.
Bravo 1, Foxes, hold short link 4, Shamrock 5, Papa Echo.
Shamrock 27 Tango, thanks, 180 knots, 7 miles, 160 knots to 4.
180 until 7, 160 until 4, Shamrock 27 Tango. 290 knots enable.
Back to Rulab and increase to 90, loud motion 341.
Delta Mike, descend altitude 4,000 feet, maintain 210 knots.
Descend 4,000 feet, 210 knots, speed bed 8 for Delta Mike.
Ryder 17 Mike, Lima approaching runway 10.
QNH 1012.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1012, Ryder 6 from Lima.
Ryder 61 Mike Victor, you can expect to fly most of the arc.
Expect to fly most of the arc, Ryder 6 from Mike Victor.
Ground to 121, Mike, bye-bye, Ryder 33 Victor Delta.
Swift 92 Whiskey, surface wind 150 degrees, 18 max 29er, runway 10 clear takeoff.
For this second, the frequency is Scottish?
133.775.
23775.
That was 341 max speed 290 knots. This is Scottish restriction.
Max speed 290, loud motion 341.
Also turn left onto runway 34, vacate the golf.
Turn left onto 34 and vacate and golf, Ryder 33 Victor Delta.
Good day for Delta Mike, descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 10.
Send 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 10 and may reduce 180.
Good day for Delta Mike, affirm reduce to 180 knots.
180 knots, speed bed 8 for Delta Mike.
6 Lima, turn right heading 360.
Turn right heading 360, Ryder 6 Lima.
Delta, speed 250.
Sonana 180, loud motion 341, goodbye. Roger, low, Swiss 902 Whiskey, 1,500 feet, climbing flight over 900.
Speed 250.
25 Alpha Hotel, identified rim route to join Bagso 1 Romeo arrival, landing runway 10, information is Echo.
Information Echo, rim route, Bagso 1 Romeo 10, right, welcome.
Dublin, good day, loud motion 341 to Rulab, 80, cabin 120. Loud motion 341, identified climb, flight level 230. Flight level 230, loud motion 341.
further contact ground 121.880.
121.880 for further running 323 Delta. 220 knots minimum.
Increasing 220 knots minimum, Swiss 92 Whiskey.
Swiss 92 Whiskey, turn right direct to Peasant.
Direct to Peasant, Swiss 92 Whiskey.
Shamrock 27, Tango, surface wind 150 degrees, 17 Max 29er, runway 10, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 10, Shamrock 27 Tango.
Shamrock 168 Echo, contact Scottish Control 128.055, right.
128.055, Shamrock 168 Echo, goodbye.
10.
That's Hotel 1, right runway 34, left on Mike, Bravo to front runway 10, Shamrock, final Papa Echo.
In the 60mm, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Send out to 4,000 feet, under 60mm.
Good afternoon, Ryanair 17 Mike Lima 2600 for 900 on the Lono departure. 17 Mike Lima Dublin, good day to you, identified climb flight level 120. I'm level 120, Ryanair 17 Mike Lima.
8.6.
118.6, speed bed 8 foot Delta Mike. Good day, speed bed 8 foot Delta Mike, 10 mile RLS 10.
Jersey 1 November Tango, good day, line up runway 10. Speedbird 84 Delta Mike, continue your approach, your number 1 traffic departure.
Continue speedbird 84 Delta Mike. 17 Mike Lima, turn right direct Alono. Right to Alono, Ryder 17 Mike Lima. Nice flight.
Number 27 Tango, vacate Echo 3, right onto Bravo 3, contact ground 121.8, bye-bye.
Echo 3, Bravo 3, 121.8, Shamrock, 27 Tango, right.
Jersey 1 November Tango, surface wind 150 degrees, 18 Max 29 knots, runway 10, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, Jersey.
055, not a motion, please go on direct. Army descent 50100, flying off clear. Swiss 92 Whiskey, contact Dublin 135.655, goodbye.
135.655, Swiss 92 Whiskey, goodbye.
2 Bravo 1, and confirm stand, Shamrock 27 Tango.
Shamrock 27 Tango, that's stand 405 Tango.
405 Tango, Shamrock 27 Tango, thank you, sir. 5,000 feet, GenH 1012, Ryanair 64 Mike Picture.
84 Delta Mike, should work out, just continue for the moment.
Lima identified, line, flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Ryanair 17 Mike Picture. So, good afternoon, Turkish 1 Victor Romeo, descending flight level 180, speed 250.
Turkish 1 Victor Romeo identified, report your passing level, please.
Passing level flight level 284, descending flight level 180, speed 250.
Turkish 1 Victor Romeo, roger, cleared Rimvu, and then Bagzo 1 Romeo arrival, landing runway 10, information is Echo.
Clear information Echo, direct Rimvu, Bagzo 1 Romeo, and runway news runway 10, Turkish 1 Victor Romeo, thank you.
Greg Liner 5 Golf Hotel, contact Dublin 132.580, bye-bye.
3258, bye-bye, Ryanair 5 Golf.
180.
Turn left heading 180, Ryanair 61 Mike.
Shamrock 2 Whiskey Echo identified, cleared battery to join battery 1 Romeo arrival, landing runway 10, information is Echo, and continue descending flight level 200.
Battery control, Romeo, continue descent at 200, we have Echo, number 2 descent. Down Shamrock
Tango. We're just waiting on a master, so we're holding a beam stand 405 Tango for now.
Shamrock 27 Tango, roger, thank you.
And 6 Lima, fully established 12 miles.
6 Lima, thanks, contact tower 118.6.
186, runway 6 Lima.
61 Mike Victor, turn left, direct right.
Turn left, direct right, Sam. Ryanair 61 Mike Victor.
Approach, you are number 2, traffic start. Continue Ryanair 6 Lima.
22 climbing flight 190, lifting to Echo departure.
Flyer 84 Echo Dublin, good day, identified. Climb flight level 120.
Climb level 120, flight 84 Echo.
Flyer 9 Alpha Juliet, contact approach with your speed 121.1. Goodbye.
1211 with the C, flight Alpha Juliet.
1 November Tango, clear direct Pesset.
Direct Pesset, Jersey 1 November Tango.
Decimal 7, bye-bye. 247 Ryanair, 1
6 Mike Victor, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
And altitude 4,000 feet, Ryanair 61 Mike Victor. 59 Juliet. Double approach, flying Alpha Juliet, descending flight level 80, 250 knots towards Albon. Embraer 190 with Echo, QNH 1012.
Flyer 9 Alpha Juliet approach, evening continue to 1 Romeo arrival, you can expect a turn before Akiva.
Continue with the 1 Romeo arrival, we'll expect a turn before Akiva, flying Alpha Juliet.
61 Mike Victor, reduce speed 180 knots.
Reduce speed 180 knots, Ryanair 61 Mike Victor.
Please on to Echo 3 Hotel 2, contact ground 121.8. Bye-bye.
Echo 3 Hotel 2, 121.8, speed at 84 Delta Mike, good day. Jersey 1 at November Tango, climbing flight level 120, direct Pesset.
Jersey 1 November Tango, identified, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Jersey 1 November Tango.
Camera 2 is the Echo, descend flight level 130.
130, Shamrock, for this section.
1 Roger, that's copy, thank you. Hold short runway 10.
3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 10.
And altitude 3,000 feet, clear and let's approach 10, Ryanair 61 Mike Victor. Echo, we have rim view, back to 1 Romeo, Bravo 10, and we're 7378, set past 273, Ryanair 59 Papa November.
Ryanair 59 Papa November, thanks. Continue descending, flight level 130.
Descend level 130, Ryanair 59 Papa November. 812 for 2012 at 8 Kilo Delta.
Mach 1 Alpha Kilo, the push and start approved to hotel, the QNH is 1012.
Push and start approved, QNH 1012, and did you give us start point?
Confirm Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, push to Sug Release Point Hotel.
Sug Release Point Hotel, first Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, thank you.
56 Echo Delta.
Ryanair 8 Yankee Echo identified, cleared Rimvu to join Bagville 1 Romeo arrival. Landing runway 10, information is Echo.
Go to Rimvu for the Bagville 1 Romeo, landing runway 10, and we have Echo Ryanair 8 Yankee Echo.
Ryanair 8 Yankee Echo, correct, descend flight level 130.
Descent level 130, Ryanair 8 Yankee Echo. Shamrock 27 Tango, we have a master now, so we're pulling out to stand 405 Tango.
Mike 27 Tango, Roger, thank you.
Clearland 10, Ryanair 61 Lima. 1 Victor Romeo, contact Dublin 132.580, bye-bye.
132.580, bye-bye, Turkish 1 Victor Romeo.
590 Juliet, speed 290 knots, unable.
290, Ryanair 590, no problem. In control, good afternoon, Turkish 1 Victor Romeo, descend flight level 130.
Turkish 1 Victor Romeo, Dublin, good day. Continue Bagville 1 Romeo, arrival, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Bagville 1 Romeo, arrival, Turkish 1 Victor Romeo.
6 Charlie Mike, contact status control 128.055, bye-bye.
Status 128.055, Charlie Mike, wait. Good evening, 756 Echo Delta, passing altitude 1,800, climbing 4,000, go ahead, departure.
756 Echo Delta, Dublin, good day, identified. Continuous cleared, climb flight level 70.
Flight level 70, continue with cleared, 756 Echo Delta. Golf Hotel, contact approach 121.1, goodbye.
21.1, bye-bye. Upper Marina 6 on Mike Victor.
Thanks, Marina 6 on Mike Victor, contact tower 118.6.
118.6, Marina 6 on Mike Victor, Mike. Approach on F5 Golf Hotel, send flight level 80, L1.
5 Golf Hotel Hello, continue the 1 Romeo arrival.
1 Romeo arrival, 5 Golf Hotel.
Runner 5 Golf Hotel, should have a turn for you before approach. Flyer 9 Alpha Juliet, turn left, heading 250, vectors ILS, runway 10.
That's a 250, flying on Alpha Juliet.
230, Runner 59 Juliet.
Hotel 1.
Roughly 5 to Hotel 1, then 6 wind away.
Peak QNH 1012, flying Alpha Juliet.
Right up, November.
6 Lima Lima, contact the ground on 121.880.
That's 1.880, right now, 6 wind away. Thanks, have a good day, Runner 5 November.
Flyer 84 Echo, contact Scottish Control 128.055. Come on.
Scottish Control 128.055, Flyer 84 Echo, goodbye.
959 Papa November, Dublin, good day. Continue bags on 1 Romeo arrival, descend flight level 110.
1 Romeo arrival, 110, descend Runner 5 Papa November.
We'll go reopen with the company mode. We'll call you again when we're fully ready.
Mark 4 Romeo Kilo, copy, thank you.
Come on, 2 Whiskey Echo, contact Dublin 120.755. Bye-bye.
755,
One Echo Romeo, there is traffic pushed behind. He's at Tug Release Point Sierra, so subject to that traffic, your push and start approves to Lima and the QNH 1012. You'll have to wait for him to taxi out first.
Okay, so subject to traffic going on Sierra, we'll clear the push and start to Lima for the Shamrock 1 Echo Romeo.
205, flight level 200 to Rimbu, A320 Echo.
Number 205 identified, Rimbu to join Bagzo 1 Romeo arrival, landing runway 10, information is Foxtrot.
Okay, we get Foxtrot, we're already clear level 180, and we'll call for the Shamrock 205. Let's get a run on the air.
29.380, bye-bye.
129.380, JRT 1 Tango. Golf Mike, Dublin, good day, identified, continuous cleared.
Number 5, Golf Mike.
Runner 62 Echo Victor.
Runner 6 Echo Victor.
Runner 62 Echo Victor, confirm passing altitude.
Passing the 39.
Runner 62 Echo Victor identified and cleared direct Rulab, climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Runner 6 Echo Victor.
Good afternoon, Dublin. It's Ryanair 8 Yankee Echo descending out of flight level 190, flight level 130.
Ryanair 8 Yankee Echo Dublin, good day. Continue bags on 1 Romeo arrival, descend flight level 120.
Continue on the Bagzo 1 Romeo arrival, descent level 120, Ryanair 8 Yankee Echo. Nice 128.055, all the best, Ryanair 59, Juliet.
080, Victor Romeo. Ryanair 59, Papa November, descend flight level 100.
100, Ryanair 59, Papa November.
Ryanair 62 Echo Victor, speed 290 knots, contact Dublin 129.180, goodbye.
290.180 and 290 knots, Ryanair 6 Echo Victor, bye.
For taxi please, Tug Release Point Hotel.
Mach 1 Alpha Kilo, taxi link 2, Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 3.
Link 2, Fox 3, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo.
62 Echo Victor identified, climb flight level 230.
Climb level 230, Ryanair 6 Echo Victor.
21.1, goodbye.
1, bye-bye, Turkish 1 to Romeo.
First, good afternoon, Turkish 1 Victor Romeo, speed 230, descend for level 080, passing flight level 115.
Turkish 1 Victor Romeo approach, good evening, continue on the 1 Romeo arrival.
1 Bagza 1 Romeo arrival, Turkish 1 Victor Romeo.
9 Alpha Juliet, descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 10.
Descent altitude 3,000 feet, clear for the ILS approach, runway 10, 9 Alpha Juliet.
On your 5 Golf Hotel, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1012.
4,000 feet, 1012, round to 5 Golf Hotel.
Passing flight level 905, climbing flight level 120, direct roll ahead.
Silver 56 Echo Delta, identified, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, so 56 Echo Delta. 36, request taxi.
Hello, line up and wait 10, Air France 68 Tango Quebec.
Alpha 1 Foxtrot.